Been nearly 2 weeks now since Haiti was hit by a magnitude 7.2 earthquake. And since then, more than 2,200 people have died, 50,000 homes destroyed. New at 5, WSBT 22's DJ Manu spoke with a man who just returned from that devastated nation.
John Boston II is back home after serving as a disaster relief chaplain. He says he's emotionally drained after spending the last 5 days in Lakai trying to help.
We went down with one single goal, and that was to identify people who had not been helped and to bring them some support. And we had no idea what we were going to see.
What he saw was homes collapsed, people sleeping in tents in fear. Providing food, money, and resources, Boston met with leaders in the northern part of the country to find out what they needed. They told him 95% of buildings were destroyed, forcing people to stay in tents.
Because the devastation is so great, because of the political atmosphere, the resources are not necessarily getting to the people like I think they should.
Walking through the rubble, he says one interaction will haunt him.
He spoke it in broken English, and he said, my two sons and my wife were in this rubble. It took us 9 hours to dig them out. My two sons, I have not yet buried them. He didn't have the resources to bury them. And so we gave him what he needed financially to bury his children. And his wife, one of her legs was amputated.
Boston says the magnitude of the pain and destruction can't be understood by looking at video. This man broke his ribs, but there's no medical aid available. Families told him they must stay in tents next to the rubble where they know their loved ones are buried. Despite the suffering, Boston said one man's words reminded him why he wanted to help.
You let me know by being here that I'm not forgotten, and thank you for that.
This isn't the first time Boston has gone to the front lines, helping with the Oregon fires last year and going to the Syrian border in 2017.
If I can't help someone in the world, life loses a lot of purpose.
Between the political instability and the upcoming hurricane season, Boston says the Haitian people need help.
And the trauma that they're experiencing, if we don't continue to put attention on it and shine light on it, and they feel forgotten, that's probably a more difficult blow than everything before.
Boston mentioned he's going to continue raising money to try to help those in Haiti. He said he also might fly back again to directly bring those resources to those in need. In South Bend, DJ Manu, WSBT 22 News.